Welcome back to the channel, or if this is your first time to the channel, welcome. I'm Nick, or the NACPA, and whether you've decided to take a break from drinking for a night, a weekend, a whole lifetime, or anywhere in between, I'm gonna be highlighting drinks that are all fun, but no hangover. Today we're talking about vermouth, and we have two vermouths. We have a sweet vermouth, we have a dry vermouth. We're gonna taste these neat. I'll share with you a little bit about vermouth that maybe you didn't know, I didn't. And then we'll also make them into a drink. So that means we're gonna be making not one, but two drinks on the channel today. And with that, let's get into making, tasting, and learning about these drinks. Today we're trying these two alternative vermouths from Roots to Vino. When we think of vermouth today, we're thinking of the modern vermouth. It stems from Northern Italy in the late 18th century. But actually, vermouth has its roots in ancient Greece and in particular Hippocrates. Yeah, the same guy who we often quote saying, "Let food be thy medicine." Yeah, apparently the dude liked to drink as well. I would encourage you to go check out the Roots to Vino website. It's really beautiful. It tells you a little bit about the product itself and then also that more ancient Greece history or its roots of vermouth. Now that you know the two, this company a little bit more, let's get to drinking them. With vermouth, you know that it is fortified wine. So that just means it has a higher alcohol content or higher ABV. Sweet vermouth, you have some extra sugar and botanicals that give you that taste, so fruit and different things like that. Whereas with your dry vermouth, you're gonna have more of a herb or spicier taste in it, and that's really the main difference between the dry and the sweet vermouth. So let's go ahead and try this sweet vermouth that we have here. I always like to smell the drink, setting it up for the expectation of what I'm gonna be sipping on. And it smells like what I would expect a sweet vermouth to smell like. I take a sip and I get sweet, but I also get bitter, which is nice. Again, something you'd expect with a sweet vermouth. I'm getting some cola, some cherry, and some other fruit. So that's really nice. Okay, you knew that about vermouth. And that's how we say it in English. But actually in French, it's vermouth, so a little different. And then in German, it's vermouth. And that is German for wormwood. That's right, in the EU, where things are a little bit more stringent based on the history of wine and everything like that, for vermouth to be vermouth, it must contain wormwood. And so that's how we get the name of vermouth. We go from German to French to English, and that's how we get vermouth. So now I'll be trying this dry vermouth. I'm really looking forward to it. Yep, so definitely still some sweetness to the smell, right? But more floral, right? More herbaceous. Okay, now let's make our first drink. I'm gonna be using this dry vermouth and we're gonna make a 50-50 martini. So into your mixing glass, put some ice, 1 part gin, so 2 ounces here, 2 ounces of dry vermouth. So we'll go ahead and do that. Go ahead and mix this for about 30 seconds. Strain this into a chilled martini glass. And you'll garnish this guy with some olives. And there you go. Your 50-50 martini with your dry vermouth and some gin. Let's go ahead and try this guy. So that's really nice. The gin is nice. It has that juniper, of course, and it pairs really well with this more drier gin that we have here. But man, that's pretty, just like that. All right, and now let's make our sweet vermouth drink. This one, we're gonna do a Manhattan, but I'm a really big fan of rum, so I'm gonna change it up a little bit. So we're going to be making a Manhattan, but we'll be using rum. So into your mixing glass, put your ice, 2 ounces of rum, 1 ounce of our sweet vermouth. I would suggest throwing some bitters right on top and mix this again. 30 seconds should do it. Get your strainer, and you'll do this into a chilled lowball glass. You'll express some orange peel on there, and then you'll go like that. And then we have our rum Manhattan. I really like it. I'm a big fan of rum, but this is really nice, the rum Manhattan with your sweet vermouth. All right, and those are the drinks. If you're in the Seattle area, you can pick up these bottles from Cheeky and Dry. And if you're not in the Seattle area, please go ahead and check out the video description for some links to some websites where you can pick those up. Before our next drink video drop next Friday Eve, we're gonna go ahead and put out a different video that will do the channel update justice. I think you're really gonna like the update, particularly if you're in the Seattle area. So in today's video, we tasted, tried, made into a drink this sweet and dry vermouth. And of course, we learned a little bit about vermouth and its origins also. If you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel, like this video, leave a comment down below. We'd love to hear from you if you've made any of these drinks or what you'd like to see in future videos. So thanks so much for being with me till the end of the video, and we'll see you on the next one.